How do you feel about sharing your location with your friends? That's the topic on today's episode of Undiagnosed Baddie, your daily favorite 10-minute podcast hosted by me, your girl, BellaThaGawd. All right, so as far as I'm concerned, it is a help when it is, a woman that's dating out here. I love sharing my location with my friends. I share my location probably with about between 15 and 20 people, right? So I have my daughters, nephews, cousins, friends, sisters, and it's just like I feel they're listen. If I turn my location off to go do some sneaky stuff, they're like, "Where are you? I need to know where you are right now." And I think it's just so hilarious. But sometimes they don't need to know where I am. Like I am a big girl, but in that case, I'm very, very, very safe. Don't y'all think, right, that anything is going down that should not be going down if you had anything in mind. With that being said, I know some people are very strict. I remember asking one of my homeboys, I was like, do you share location with anybody? Like, he was like, nobody ever asked me or cared enough to share, have me share their location. I was like, dog, give me your location. But that's my dog. And it's so funny because he checks my location. Like, I don't mind people checking my location. There's two sides to a coin all the time, right? So I have people that check my location just to be nosy, be like, oh, you're where? Oh, okay, I see you, right? Or you're home, da da da. And then I have people that check my location and be like, oh, you're at Giant, bring me a bag of sugar. And I'd be like, I don't like to be hounded about where I am to get something for you. If I say, hey, I'm on my way to this particular store, do you want something? That's one thing. But when you're checking my location to see where I am and asking for things, baby, I am not with it. I can't stand that part of sharing locations, but I do think um it is helpful as a single dating woman so people know where I am all the time. But when it comes to our kids, I have noticed that they will share their location with the whole school, which is very unsafe because why do these people know where we live or what's going on? And I had to tell my kid, you're not just going to be sharing your location with your friends. Like, that's not something that we do. That's something for me and your aunts, uncles. That's it. Like, we're not sharing location with the people at school. That's not it. Now, once you get into college and you start doing that, that's different. You're on campus. Have your friends, have your location so y'all can see where each other is at. But while you're a minor in the house, absolutely not. I remember one time I was in the car with my homeboy. I was in the front seat. It was my homegirl in the passenger seat, and my homeboy was in the back. I was driving, right? Like, whipping, whipping, whipping. And the car stops, and I park the car, and I turn the car off. And the doors don't automatically unlock. And my homeboy's trying to get out. And he was like, oh, your doors don't unlock when you park? I turned around. I was like, I'm a woman. And that's so crazy that women have to protect themselves differently than men do. He didn't have to think about safety because men don't often attack other men at the rate and in the way that they attack women. And that's just a safety thing that goes along with like being a woman. As soon as you get in the car, you lock your doors. You turn off automatic unlock when you park. Just because people are crazy and they'll open your door and they'll get you out and they'll attack you. That's just unfortunately one of the ways of the world, right? And it's just like men just literally get to walk the earth and just be like, I'm good. And women have to walk the earth and be like, I have to carry a pocket knife, this, that, mace, or a weapon. And it's just like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't really think men understand what women have to go through just to smile and be happy and live daily. Speaking of daily, y'all, we know my baby Undiagnosed Baddie is a daily episode. And if you've been here and this is something that you watch every day, I have a question for you. How did you feel about the little guest appearance having somebody what is going on right here? Y'all see this? It's been doing something the whole time. But how did y'all feel about me having a surprise guest? I didn't even know I was going to have a surprise guest that day. Life is what you make it, and I love to live it every day. And that's what I have to say about that. So shout out to Ty. That was totally unscripted. I had no there going into that particular episode, there wasn't a goal to say I'm gonna have someone on, because this is really about me. Now, Convo and Co, I want y'all on stage. I want y'all, you know what I'm saying, coming on to the show so we could have the conversation. But baby, when I tell you Undiagnosed Baddie, you know, sometimes you just got to do things a little bit different. I am still happy. Let's talk about me a little bit. Let's get into me. I am still happy that I'm in a mental space to be able to do this every day. What I don't like is that when people don't take my craft seriously. I don't have the best mics that are noise canceling. So again, y'all, if y'all want to buy me some mics, I need the DJI mics. It's not the mic mini, it's the big one, because that's the ultimate noise canceling one. And that will allow me to work in different type of spaces where it's only picking me up. So if anybody wants to purchase that for me, let me know. DM me on Instagram or Threads. Of course, you already know it's Bella, BellaThaGawd, if you want to buy those mics for me, so I can really work anywhere and do what I need to do. But yeah, y'all, it's like, I'm excited. We're almost at our 123rd episode. Clock it. Y'all already know what that means. Y'all know I do things 1, 2, 3. I'm the first, second, and third. 12, 3. Y'all already know how that goes. So, you know, that's real cute. That's coming up. And it's just to say, wow, you really did something for 100 some odd days straight that you said you was gonna do. You showed up for yourself. You talked to a camera by yourself for 10 minutes. You worked on the uhs, you worked on the ahs, you know, you sat here and you mapped, how can I make this better work for me to be able to do my goal? Nobody has ever done a daily podcast. Nobody has ever done a daily podcast. And that's why I be like, can y'all at least comment, share, like, subscribe? I know it sounds redundant, and that's why I do that. And shout out to everybody that are in the comments that do like it. Again, people, if you're watching this and you don't, I don't know who likes it. They don't give us that, and that's like the honest to God truth. Like on my mother, we don't see who likes it. We just see the number of likes and dislikes. And I just want to say, you know, everybody that's here, I always say that I appreciate you, but as always, we are still working towards our goal of the next 500 subscribers. I do have a giveaway coming up for once we hit 1,000, but this is also the only channel that gives something away every 500 followers. Now, it's going to be real fun once we hit 1,000. It's going to be something real cute. I got something lined up to be able to do that, and I may accept more than one winner. I don't know, but you have to stay tuned. I need y'all to engage. I need y'all to tell me what you like, what you don't like, because there's here, I have it's not a large number. However, it's a constant number, and I love that. I love that for me. And so since y'all are here, you know, give me some feedback on my progress, what you thought, you know, how I improved. I'm not feeling, I don't want to hear nothing negative right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying gas me up, but let me know how you saw my progress. So even if you say, oh, you started off da da da, but we need, you know, you've gotten to here, that's what I want to hear. I'm not really in the space to take any constructive criticism on the things that I'm creating right now. But y'all also know that I am open. When I ask for it, I want it. And yeah, that's really what it is. But share your location with your people, y'all. Like, I love that. And so, oh, you know, when I'm dating, what I love to do with locations, I'll take my location and I'll send my location for like an hour. I don't know what it is in my head. I be like, I like when they know where I'm at and when I'm getting to them and they ready for me. Yeah, I like that. I like when you know I'm pulling up or when I'm parking, when I'm walking out. Because you should be ready for me, right, at that point in time. So, look, y'all, stay safe, be safe, share your location. And don't, so the main thing behind that, this, I'm going to get cut off. Don't be afraid to take your fucking location back either. Because people be fucking tripping. And that's all I'm going to say about that. If you're not tired, if you don't want that energy exchange no more and people watching where you at, cut the access. cut it. No questions